Andrew Tate, 4-time kickboxing world champion.
Whoa.
Trillionaire. Humble. all around nice guy.
Dominant.
Dominant? Would you describe me as dominant?
I mean, I want you to be.
I'm sure you do. Who's this other guy? You said his name. I don't recognize it. Because me and him have to beef. I need the information in advance. Who he is. Who's your man?
Me?
Yeah, who's your man?
Oh, I'm single right now, but
I mean, that was me saying that, but I have like 5 boyfriends. I don't think any of them would mind though.
Listen, I think the world's ready for the asteroid. I think let me just say something. No, let me just say something here at the beginning. I'm ready for the asteroid. I'm not afraid, right? I think we've got to a point now we need to just welcome it.
Who's we?
No, just because there's 72 virgins waiting for me. There's no virgins in my hand. Just bring the asteroid. Let's fix this. Because I can't see any solution. You boys are here broadcasting every day trying to educate these young ladies. They don't listen to nothing. They don't listen to nothing.
We brought the reinforcements.
And I'm here now and I'm talking and she's telling me I'm single today. In 15 minutes, I'm not single. Like, what we doing? Just bring the asteroid. Come on. God. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's go. Every time you have me on this show, right, we and you talk, I'm like, what am I going to talk about? But then there's always some idiot who gives me ideas. Wealth is the worst thing that can happen to the majority of people. And I know, I really mean this. I genuinely mean this, right? Because he just said it. I made $5 million off crypto. Yeah. If you make $5 million in the real world, you learn so many lessons about how to network, how to navigate the world, how to negotiate, how to conduct yourself with important people. You learn so much. You make $5 million off of crypto, you don't learn nothing. You're gonna run around Romania and get shot in the head. You're gonna like, were you an idiot? And the wealth. I have so many people come to me and say, I want to make money. I say, listen, you're not ready for money. You're not a man. You're a dork. And becoming a rich dork will not make your life any better.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? The old way of making money pre-crypto taught you so much about being a man. I see so many of these children just making money on some lucky ass gamble, and they ain't learning nothing, and they're just geese for famicing. So don't come to Romania, my friend. I've got your what's his name? Dober Squad. All right, me and my team. Yeah, bring your 5M. We talk about men and women a lot, and a lot of those points are true because men think a certain way, women think a certain way. But there is also a huge element of just basic human nature. So what she said about I tried to be the nice girl and got taken advantage of. Human nature is to take advantage of people who are too pussy. That's human nature. That's not about man and woman, right? If you're too pussy for your man, he's gonna take advantage of you. If a man's too pussy for a woman, he can take advantage. If we're too pussy to the government, they'll take advantage before you know you're getting 4 injections. That's how the world goes, right? So that's even about man and woman. That's human nature. You have to have boundaries as an individual. So I think it's a lot of these debates, a lot of these things, people get confused. They're like, men say men do this, women do this. People do that, right? Let's not confuse it because people do that. They'll abuse any power you give them. That's what people do. If you're a female and you're sitting there and you have a man you genuinely like and you actually want to keep him happy, the way you think about it is, how can I increase the status of this man? How can I increase his status? How can I make him be perceived more positively in the eyes of his peers? How can I make other men look at him and be jealous of him? How can I act in a way where people are like, Ross, my man's the big G. That's how you act. And you put those pieces in line, you're gonna have a very, very happy man. It's really not complicated. So when we say things like, we don't want you going to the club, blah, 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 we're not trying to tie you down or freeze you having fun. Okay, yeah, you might get drunk, do something stupid, whatever. It's not even about that. It's about the fact that every single stupid bitch is in the club, but my bitch ain't in the club. And that gives me status.
But
does that make sense? This is what women don't seem to understand, right? It's all about status for men. This is the world we live in, and it's extremely competitive. So I don't want you to ever. The reason I genuinely say to girls, look, if you have a guy and he actually looks after you and you truly love him with all your heart, don't be leaving him over some dumb shit. It's because he ain't doing it because he doesn't love you. That's genuine advice. That's my actual genuine advice. If you have a guy and you know he looks after you and you can sit with him and say, why'd you fuck that bitch? And he goes, you know what? My boys are there. I fucked that bitch. I'm sorry. Let me explain the story very, very quickly. Yeah. I believe that money loves speed. And everybody agrees with me when they say this, but absolutely nobody understands what speed is. When me and my team work together, when I say speed, I say we have an idea at 9 a.m. and by 4 p.m. we're making money. Same day, speed. So I was talking to some dude and he was like, oh yeah, I've been working on my music. I was like, bro, I saw you a month ago. You're working on your music. What do you got? Because I'm working on the song. A month? A month. I'll climb Mount Everest in a month. You know what I do in a month? Why are you poor? You're poor because you're not trying. Like a month I could train for anything on the planet. I'll learn classical piano in a month. You talk to me about making one song on a fucking auto-tune. So I made a song in a day to prove a point to this dude. and I got more views on my song than his shit song. So that's why. So I was never trying to be serious about it. I was never trying to be a rapper. I'm not particularly proud of the song. I don't play it in my car or anything. But it was just trying to prove a point.
Yo, you know what's
trying
funny?
to prove a point. I think if a good woman has a man who genuinely takes care of her and she genuinely believes it's the best she can get, and he goes out for one weekend and fucks some stupid hoe, but he still comes home to you and you know he truly loves you. I don't think that's good. I don't think that's good enough reason to leave a dude. In fact, I think that's fucking stupid because the next guy is going to just cheat anyway. Why are you leaving the guy you love who cheated for a guy who you don't love who's going to cheat?
Exactly.
Men do. Sometimes men do that. Sometimes men just do things. And let me tell you something, because I'll tell you now, a man can be head over heels in love with you, ready to take a bullet for you, and still cheat on your ass.
Right.
100% he can. He can look at you.
We are animals.
That's a fact.
We're
That's
animals.
a fact of the game. Listen, I've already answered this question.
No.
Everything ties back into the meta point. I've already given you a baseline you can use to apply to any situation. The reason your man will go to the club and leave you at home and run around with some stupid bitch who ain't even a fraction of you, even though he loves you with all his heart, and he'll still fuck that bitch, is because that gives him status to be able to say, I went to the club, my girl stays home, I fucked that stupid hoe, my girl didn't even leave me, now I'm back with my chick who I actually love. It's status. He doesn't give a fuck about her. She's a tool to use for status. And that's why I'm saying you shouldn't leave that guy, because he actually loves you. It's all status games. It's status games.
Baby. No, because now that side bitch can laugh at your main bitch and be like, yeah, that dumbass bitch that whole life fucking her man.
You're wrong.
Fuck you.
The reason that side bitch can laugh at you is because you're stupid enough to fall for her game. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If you were a real woman,
you gave her.
Yeah, you gave her dick. That's right. If you were a real woman and some side bitch messages you and goes, yeah, your man fucked me last night.
Yeah, exactly.
You'd reply, I know. When you have a man of certain status who excels in so many qualities, you have to accept on some level that every other female wants him. And although he only loves you, sometimes he's going to do some dumb shit. That's what men do. This is the nature of the universe. This isn't even about men and women, right? There's always a downside. If you want the most reliable car you can buy, you don't buy a Ferrari. You buy a Toyota. You buy a Toyota because it always starts. If you buy him a Ferrari, sometimes it fucks up because it's a Ferrari, right? So you're gonna get yourself all these women out here going, I want a Ferrari man. I want rich,
hold on,
smart.
Kate, are you listening?
Yeah,
because he's literally talking to you.
Listening. I'm very much so listening.
Like,
enlighten me.
It's okay.
I'm listening.
You want yourself a Lamborghini or a Ferrari man. You want someone who's rich. You want someone who's smart. You want somebody who's going to make you feel safe. You want someone intelligent. You want someone who's wise. You want someone big and strong and sexy. You want all these things, but he also has to be loyal. That's as dumb as walking the Lambo garage and talking about fucking gas mileage. It's stupid. It ain't real. It's not real. You have to accept. Look, listen. I'm not saying you let your man make a fool of you. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you will just say to your man, look, some things are going to happen. I don't want to hear about them, X, Y, Z. I'm not going to let you have another fucking wife or no dumb shit. But if whatever happens, I'm going to pretend I didn't really notice, but I just want to know that you care about me and you make me feel like you really care about me. And that's the most intelligent thing you can do. And that's how you end up the wife of a billionaire, as she just said. You think the wife of a billionaire, a Russian oligarch billionaire on a yacht out in Saint-Tropez, you think she's telling him he can't go talk to bitches? Please.